Hi, Virgo. Happy St. Patrick's Day to my Irish Virgos and to everyone else. We can all use the luck of the Irish. So that is why I'm doing a fortune reading. So I've got my new St. Patty's Day deck here. Hold on, let's see which side. They're very thick cardstock, so it makes the whole deck thicker. It's hard for me to hold the whole deck, so I cut it in half. Okay. So the tea leaves are very, very interesting. Um, you have the kite, which is a vacation, grasshopper, situations in the balance that require careful handling. That's a weird description for grasshopper, but okay. Not the one I would give a grasshopper, but all right. Lion, time to act. Lightning, control your anger or you will be sorry. Sun, happiness and well being. So I have a good idea already of what this is, but we're going to see what the cards give us. Oh, center card here? Yes. This isn't the center card, though, right? Okay. Center card, please. Devil or the Ace of Wands? The Devil is the center card. Yeah, this is here, yeah. Yeah, I'm not surprised to see the Devil here, actually. Oh, Knight of Pentacles. Always happy to see Pentacles in a fortune reading. Okay, so yeah, the Devil isn't it? This confirms what I was feeling here. Five of Swords, yeah. Ace of Cups. Okay, so we'll start here with the situations in the balance that require careful handling. I have a feeling that there is something going on at work that is really troubling you. It's something of significant gravity it's really affecting you, keeping you up at night, that kind of thing. Um, even though we don't have Nine of Swords here, I wouldn't be surprised if Nine of Swords showed up at some point. But anyway, it's troubling you. It's making it difficult for you to continue your work where you are. Um, and the devil confirms it. Um, I was getting the feeling before we even started the video that there was something that you're witnessing that another colleague or more than one colleague is doing, something maybe even illegal that they're doing that you're witnessing, that it's it's so underhanded that it's not as simple as you going and reporting them because reporting them can implicate you in some way. Like it's delicate in some way, that it's not as straightforward as just turning them in. They're you're involved in it. Not that you're a perpetrator, but you're involved in it some way that these people know that you know or something and are making your life difficult for you or something. And I mean, this is a very specific situation that I'm talking about. This may not be happening like that for all of you. For some of you, it's just your your ways of doing things and your ideals and your ethics don't match with a lot of people around you. And it's just is becoming more and more apparent to you that this isn't where you want to be, right? So, Five of Swords is two things. This is primarily you and you being more clever than these knuckleheads that you have to deal with. But it's also them in the way that they think that they're getting away with what they're doing. For now, they are getting away with it. And they may even be getting away with sabotaging you or aggravating you in some way. Um, but you're pure of heart and pure of morals here. You're good intentions. But spirit here is sending you downloads on how to take care of this. Let's go over here to this lightning card. Control your anger, or you will be sorry. So there's going to be some kind of situation where other people are watching and observing it. People don't quite know what's happening, but it's kind of a thing where you need to be careful how you're viewed by others in this situation. It's kind of like, how someone who is always gossiping and talking and carrying on, and then, or you have a friend or someone who is always saying terrible things about a person, but that person who's being talked about always says nice things about the person that's talking about them. You know what I mean? It makes the gossipy complainer look bad, and it makes the one always saying the nice things look like, the honest one. It's this kind of situation where you need to be careful how you're viewed right now because it's going to give you credibility later. And that's what the Ace of Wands, and it's funny, Ace of Wands is right under the lightning card here, that you need to be very, very close to spirit now and have a lot of quiet time and contemplation about this so that you can be one step ahead of these people. And then you have the Knight of Pentacles here that's assuring you that you'll eventually triumph here. But the Knight of Pentacles is a very deliberate choice by Spirit here, in that the Knight of Pentacles is he's the one that's standing still with his horse, while the other knights are very dynamic and moving. Knight of Pentacles is standing still. So this is kind of exactly what this says. Like, a delicate balance needs to be taken. So, and that's what the Knight of Pentacles does. Everything that he does is kind of well thought out and methodical, and he has a plan and that kind of thing, which he's right under the Ace of Wands, which talks about spirit that's helping you in this delicate balance. The devil, of course, is in the center here and talks about the entire situation, how it's dishonest, um, and low vibrational, right? But it's also talking about how um, you have the power to outsmart the devil and overcome this. Okay, let's have a couple. Whoa, Eight of Cups. Look at this, sifting through the garbage. So the Eight of Cups is the one in Rider Waite where the guy is walking away off into the distance with the cups behind him. So this one is wading through water, but it's got a whole lot of debris in there. It's like he's wading through garbage, you know, but it still carries the same um it still carries the same message of you walking away. And that's, by the way, what the lion time to act is, which we're going to get to. But wait, let's draw out one more card from this side. Yes, okay. All right, there it is. Ace of Swords. We've got three aces here. You are heavily protected here. Okay, this is spirit, these aces. Downloads and what to do, right? And the Ace of Cups also talks about you keeping your heart pure. This is staying honest. And there's this clover here that talks about you triumphing. Is that a word? Triumphing, whatever. Your triumph in the end. Um, Nine of Wands just came out while I was about to put the deck down. And the Four of Cups. Yeah, you're very unhappy about the situation, you know? Nine of Wands is also like, oh, you're over it. Let's put the Eight of Cups back over here. Do we need any more tarot clarification? No. What are we going to? Message from the universe. Soul truth. Esther Hicks. Esther Hicks, it is. Um, so now the kites, right? Because we said we are going to get back to the lion and the time to act. So these three positions here say a lot. You have vacation, you have time to act, and happiness and well being. Okay. So vacation is kind of like, exactly what it says, vacation. Spirit is saying that you can probably use some kind of vacation, quiet time. And it doesn't need to be like a long 2 week vacation. Just it could even be like a weekend away or something. A time where you can really, have some quiet time to hear yourself think and hear spirit talking to you. So this is a huge deck, very, very hard to shuffle. Okay, I'll put these back. Okay. No, no. After you have this vacation, you're going to have a better idea of um, of what your next course of action is going to be. Okay. When I focus upon solutions, I feel good. Okay. Which is what you're going to do when you're on vacation. Focusing upon a solution brings you a positive emotion. Focusing upon a problem brings you negative emotion. While the differences are subtle, they are very important, for when you are feeling positive emotion, you are attracting your experiences, that which you want. When you are feeling negative emotion, you're in the process of attracting that which you do not want. So, yeah, when you're in this kind of situation, where, things are beyond your control and people are wiling out and doing all kind of stupid things. And, you don't really have control over what they do. You only have control over yourself and your course of action. So the acting, um, of course, I can't make that decision for you, but I think you're already thinking about leaving this job. And by the way, it's very interesting that um who was it? Taurus. Taurus. So if you have Taurus in your chart, you might want to have a look at it. Taurus had a similar reading, and they also got the lightning card, which is amazing. Um, because this tea leaf deck is enormous. Like you can't even hold it in one hand. It's a very, very big deck. There's more than 100 cards in there. It's like 200 cards. And for lightning to come out again, um, in two consecutive readings is very interesting to me. And it's the same kind of job craziness. Um, although yours feels a little heavier than theirs. But anyway, if you have it in your chart, go have a look. Almost there. I let my action be my action and joy. Action is part of the deliciousness of your physical world, but you did not intend to create through physical bodily action. You intended to use your body to enjoy the actions that you have created through your thoughts. Action is part of the deliciousness of your physical world, but it's interesting. It's what time to act. Create through your physical bodily action. You intended to use your body to enjoy the actions that you have created through your thoughts. It's an interesting message. Wow, Esther. Or Abraham. It's the Esther Hicks deck. So Vacation, taking time to think it through. This is during this vacation is really when these aces are going to come into play too. Things are going to become very clear. Let's see, whispers of love. We have this one here, I guess. Okay. Any of these? None of these. Oh, okay. All right. What else we got? Here you go. Acceptance. Yeah, it's interesting. And she's standing in a mirror too. Give yourself a break, Virgo. There has to be forgiveness of yourself here and probably of others later. You need to get through this first. Focus on you're not alone. Lovely spirit. Thank you. I think Virgo really needs that right now. Okay. You can't do everything by yourself. Right now, I know you feel very alone in this. Like, it's like you have this big weight on your shoulders because you're the only one with morals who knows what's happening, right? So it can be very lonely and there can be a lot of room for you to a lot of disapproval of oneself. Like, oh, I should be doing more. I should be stopping this. I should do this or that or the other. Like give yourself a break, Virgo. And especially Virgos, oh my God. You can be relentless in the criticisms. And in this case, yourself, like, you can never do anything right for yourself, type of thing. So, this is not your fault, Virgo. Stop blaming yourself. You're going to get through this. You're not alone. What do we got, Spirit? You know what? Oops, I might actually read the acceptance part from the book for you. What my body is telling me right now. Wow, look at this. We've got another body card. What my body is telling me right now. Our body speaks to us. Through physical pain or discomfort, our body sends messages for us to look more deeply. See the trapped emotions, the lurking fears and beliefs that limit you. Listen to your physical body and you will be led to the source of your pain. It's time to get on your healing on. Today's soul action is get the book Heal Your Body by Louise L. Hay and find the answers toward which your body is guiding you. Hmm. So, when one is under this much stress, obviously there's going to be your health involved and that kind of thing, which is also why you need to take a vacation. Happiness and well-being, too. You have the sun here. Well-being just stood out to me, right? So there's got to be some self-care here. What am I most afraid of losing? As we grow, change, and transform our lives, it requires us to let go of something that was, to make room for what will be. If you were to take the big leap today, would you feel scared of losing love, safety, or belonging? What if it was a big fat lie? What if it was impossible to lose any of those things? Because you have the power to give everything you need to yourself. Today's soul action: name that fear and look at the worst case scenario. Find a solution. Find a solution. Take your power back by being certain of who you are and where you are. Today's mantra: I move forward knowing I am powerful beyond measure. I am loved. I am safe. I belong. Yeah, this very much goes with the you are not alone. Acceptance, right? Instead, I was going to read that. You're going to get through this, Virgo. You'll get justice from this. These people are not going to get away with this for very long. What was it? The five of swords? Yeah, that five of swords, smirky, snarky satisfaction that they're having right now is let them enjoy it, you know. Let them have some fun for a while because it's going to all come crashing down for them. So, acceptance. Acceptance is the hardest lesson in life that teaches Acceptance is the hardest lesson in life. Teaches life. Ay, ay, ay. Acceptance is the hardest lesson life teaches, and the one most important lesson to learn. Rose Tremaine. Never heard of you. Are you the one that wrote this? No, I don't know. Maybe that's an author. I don't know, Rose Tremaine. This card comes to you because you are struggling to accept an unexpected change in fortune or an unjust situation, or because you are having difficulty embracing your present circumstances. If you have recently or are currently undoing change as a result of loss or due to an unexpected turn of events, your higher self requests that you shift your attention to the bigger picture at hand. The only constant in life is change. And from a higher consciousness perspective, change is an opportunity for growth and evolution of the spirit. While at times change can be a negative and painful experience, your spirit will learn valuable lessons that contribute to its overall transformation and maturation. Your higher self has a plan in place for your current lifetime as and is asking you to accept with compassion, patience, and strength the lesson brought to you, and this time, since it will pay dividends for your soul's growth. That's a very good point. If you are having difficulty accepting an unjust situation, your higher self is your attention bringing to your attention the need to accept that there are injustices in the world, and this is indeed a part of life. Acceptance in this case does not refer to acquiescence, it means accepting that at times we are subject to unfamiliar situations in life, operating outside the realm of our control. Acceptance doesn't mean that you have to be passive or give up. Rather, your higher self is asking you to redirect your attention away from what you cannot change. We just said that. You can't control other actions. Um, to redirect your attention away from what you cannot change and what you can. If you are having trouble accepting your present circumstances and decisions you have made in the past, your higher self is asking you to embrace who you are, both the positive and negative aspects, without conditions. Do not judge yourself harshly for your mistakes. Rather, own the outcomes of your past situations. Learn to accept that making mistakes is a natural part of the soul's journey on earth. How else would you learn? If there were moments in your past that you are not proud of, forgive yourself. Accept what occurred and release them. Make an effort to refrain from constantly reviewing the past and let go of those burdens. Holding on to what was, perhaps a missed opportunity, a different lifestyle, or an old relationship, will cause mental and emotional anguish and will hold you back. You are being asked to accept the present moment. Agonizing against what could have or should have been will only cause further suffering and deprive you of blessings that are available today. Beautiful, Spirit. Wow. I'm very glad we read that. So, Virgo, you're going to get through this. If you feel comfortable, Virgo, please drop me a line and let me and your peers, the Virgo collective, know what's going on. Um, because a bunch of you probably share similar stories. So, but I personally really enjoy hearing from you guys. Let me know how this resonated. I do respond to every single one of my comments and enjoy engaging with you. So also please shoot me a like and subscribe. It means a lot to me. And I will see you soon. You're going to get through this, Virgo, and there's happiness and well being at the other end of this. You just have to deal with this first. Okay? Love, light, and many blessings to you.